Welcome to this small insight into how Americans were pushed to the edge and forced to break the British rule, March 22, 1765. A single law passed by the British Parliament ignites outrage across the American colonies. Riots, protests, and a cry for freedom. This is the story of the Stamp Act of 1765 and how it fueled the fire of revolution. After the costly 7 Years' War, Britain was drowning in debt. To recoup expenses, Parliament introduced the Stamp Act, a tax requiring colonists to purchase special stamped paper for legal documents, newspapers, and even playing cards. For Britain, it was just another tax. But for the colonies, it was an outrage. The problem wasn't just the tax, it was who imposed it. The colonists had no representation in Parliament. They believed only their own assemblies had the right to tax them. This sparked furious reactions. Merchants boycotted British goods, newspapers attacked the law, and some colonists took matters into their own hands. Enter the Sons of Liberty, a secret group of rebels. They harassed tax collectors, ransacked homes, and made enforcing the Stamp Act nearly impossible. Violence and resistance spread. Britain realized they had underestimated the colonies' fury. 1 year later, in 1766, Britain repealed the Stamp Act, but they weren't done taxing the colonies. Parliament declared they still had the right to govern the colonies in all cases whatsoever. The seeds of rebellion had been planted, and there was no turning back. The Stamp Act of 1765 was more than just a tax. It was a turning point. It taught the colonies that together they had power. And soon, that power would lead to something far greater: revolution. If you enjoyed this dive into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more epic moments from the past.